Is this me? I can't tell.
It's album review time, homie. Abbath with their new album, Abbath, self-titled. Abbath is the lead singer of Immortal, no longer in Immortal, formed his own band, and here we are with new music from him. Season to Miss Records is the label this is on. January 22nd is the day that it came out. Immortal is a very legendary Norwegian black metal band. Been around since the 90s. They've had an incredible career, an incredible discography of music. And they kind of slowed down making new music. Last album they put out was 2009. There was a legal battle, and Abbath no longer in the band anymore as of last year, and here we are. What do I think of this album? It's fucking awesome. It really is. If you like Immortal, there is no fucking reason why you wouldn't like this album. It's Immortal, man. It really is. It just feels like the next and newest Immortal album. I feel there's a little bit more energy to this album than All Shall Fall, for example. There's a lot of just really fast riffs and blast beats all over the place, and it's just got a ton of energy to it. I think one of the best moments of this album is the way that it starts, and that's with the track To War. It starts off very just fucking rad riff, lots of energy, super heavy, and then it just kind of slows down. There's just chords and the drums are doing their thing, and then it just boom straight back into it. It's super satisfying and just incredibly awesome. I don't know how you listen to that and not headbang. It's incredible. I just like how, like I said, there's a lot of energy, and the riffs are very powerful. They're very fast. They're very Immortal-like. But sometimes they can just be downright groovy or sexy. Kind of not the way to describe this band, or black metal in general is never really sexy, but I take the track Roots of the Mountain, which is my favorite song on here. My fucking god, when that drum beat kicks in with the guitar, it's so evil sounding, yet it's so kind of groovy, and it's so sexy. I love it. That whole song is just really good. I don't know what it is about black metal bands with the song Roots of the Mountain. I take Enslaved off of Retir from 2012. That's my favorite song off of that album. That song is incredible. So if you write a track called Roots of the Mountain, it's probably going to be awesome. But then, there's other kind of more interesting riffs. Ocean of Wounds. That chorus is super catchy, and that brings me to the vocals. The vocals are, Abbath is very on point on here. It's kind of like how he's always sounded, especially in later Immortal albums. Such as Sons of the Northern Darkness and I just said it there, All Shall Fall. He's always sounded good, and I've always liked his vocals. They're very just catchy. It just brings a really good sound, and there's kind of no one that sounds like him. Winter's Bane is a very, very catchy song. Like I said, Oceans of Wounds. I think probably the catchiest songs vocally is Count the Dead. That chorus is just super, super catchy and will get stuck in your head all day. Also, Ashes of the Damned, which has some, pretty interesting noises, and when he goes, ashes of the damned, it's like, yeah, this is sick. Creature, I believe is the drummer's name, no longer in the band, but recorded this album. Incredible drum work. I mean, I say it all the time, but it takes a ton of talent to do like death metal and black metal and stuff. And you know, you kind of, I personally can't sit here and criticize, well, that just didn't sound good, unless it totally just blatantly sounds fucking off, which most of the time it doesn't. And there's just a lot of really good drumming on here, and it, you know, it kind of makes the album in ways. You know, sometimes, you know, black metal riffs are very simple, but the drums is kind of what makes it, and that's kind of the case here. You know, whether it's a blast beat, or you know, just kind of a more groovier beat, such as in Roots in the Mountain, you know, it works. And so the drumming is solid on here. One last thought, they covered Riding on the Wind. God, just losing it, man. Riding on the Wind by Judas Priest, which is a very interesting cover, nonetheless. I thought vocally it was super kind of strange, and like I'm just like, I don't really know how I feel about this, but hey, it works. That's all I'm gonna say about this album. I think it's a solid album. I really, 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 really like this album, and I think you will too. I wish Immortal was still together, but hey, if this is what we're gonna get, maybe on a more frequent basis, who knows? I can live with that. Anyways, 8.5 out of 10 for me. Coming up, Primal Fear Dream Theater. Primal Fear should be out right now. Just with this album. Review.